Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about how to search and edit templates in Canva. The first thing we need to do is log into your educational Canva account that the district has set up for you. Now there's a lot in Canva, and sometimes it can be a little overwhelming what Canva has. If you've used Canva before, there's a lot of new material that people have set up, have added, and that Canva has allowed to kind of incorporate in there that you can utilize for your classroom. Now, to get to the templates, there's a few different ways that you can do that. The first way is over here on the left-hand side. You can just go straight in there by clicking on templates. And this is going to bring you up to a lot of different things. So you can browse by what you're looking for. So you can do recommended, presentations, social media, videos, print products, things like that. You can do subject if you want to look particularly for your discipline. Classroom decor kits. This is great, especially if you are wanting to stick with a specific theme that you have and keep everything kind of the same. That is such a great way to search for something, and that's something that teachers pointed out to Canva, and Canva actually listened to, and I love that. And they really pick on or latch onto artists and have them create different content for them. And so it's great. And then they also kind of go with things that you have designed in the past and really kind of pick, stay with that. And that's a great thing. You can also kind of narrow it down by what you're looking for in that aspect as well. If I go back, let's see, come on. There we go. You can also look across this bar here. You can just kind of scroll and it'll have it. Say that I'm looking for education presentation. I can just click this and start from scratch, and it's just going to give me a blank presentation that I can build from. Or I can click this magnifying glass and just browse all of the education presentation templates and narrow it down from there. Or I can go up here and I can just start with what I'm looking for. So right now I do want to look for a presentation. That's what I'm going to build from today. So here are all of the options that Canva gives me. And as you can tell, there's a lot. It'll tell me up at the top 12,123 templates. Now, obviously, I'm not going to have time to go through all of those, but I can narrow it down for what I'm looking for. So I can break it down by the category, which I have already done. I can even then go by the style that I'm looking for. So if I want to go into something that kind of meets my class's personality, or if I'm doing something a little bit more professional, let's see, what do I want to do? I want to do something animated. Right there, I narrowed it down significantly from over 12,000 to 361. Now, obviously, I can add animations within my presentation, but if I want to stick with the animations that someone else has already done, this just helps do that for me. Then if I want to do my theme, I can even go even further to education, and now I'm at 56. So if I scroll just a little bit, I can really kind of pick out something that I want, and I just think this one's really cute, and that's kind of adorable. I love this kind of old-fashioned video game style. Now, once I click on it, this is going to put it into my designs. I don't quite want to do that just yet. I do, however, want to look and see what's there. So if I click on those three dots, it's going to let me preview this template. And I can click on these slides and see what's already there. It does tell me that this is completely customizable, and it does give credit to the artist as well. So just scrolling through, I really do like this, and so I'm definitely going to use it, but if I'm not quite sure that it's for me, it does give me similar styles down below. So say that I like this one, I can star it and it'll put it in my favorites so I can come back to it later, and then I can look at some more over here. So here's another one that's animated that does have a very similar feel. So for this one over here, I'm just going to use this for now, and it's going to open it in another tab. And here it's only going to put the first slide. But on the left-hand side, it does show all 19 slides that it does have. If I know that I'm going to want all 19, I can click and add all 19 at once, or I can click and add each one individually as I want. So right now, I'm just going to apply all 19, and then I can actually close that sidebar. So I can go in and I can edit everything. So you'll notice that each thing is editable because when I hover over it, it's going to have that purple box that's going to appear, which shows me that if I click on it, I can edit it. So not only can I delete each thing, but if I go over here, I can actually change each menu. Okay, and I can type and add. One thing that I love about a lot of these templates is that towards the end, a lot of the icons that they have used, they will include all at the end. So if I do have a slide that I know that I'm going to want to duplicate, which I can do, if I click over here, I can duplicate the page. But I need a second one of that girl right there. So I can take that guy out. Obviously, I can duplicate that girl right there, but I can also go over here and I can duplicate from here. Where did my slide go? There we go. And I can include her right here. So it just makes things a whole lot easier, a lot of options to work with, especially if you're not somebody that wants to start from scratch. Maybe things are a little bit overwhelming from you and you need some sort of foundation to build from. These templates are really, really great for you. Another thing about these icons and elements is if you do click on them, and you go up to this info eye with the circle around it, it is going to tell you what the name of the image is. It's going to tell you who it is from. So I can click on this. It's going to give me more from this artist. Not only is it going to give me graphics, but it will give me photos, videos, audio if they have it. But I can also see more like this. It's not necessarily going to be from that same artist, but it will be similar styles. For this one, it is going to be from that particular artist. So, for example, some of these were not included in the actual presentation. For example, this one was not included in the presentation, but it is the similar style from that artist. So it gives you a lot more creativity when you're building from scratch. So once you're done, remember you can change the title and it will automatically be included in your design. So if I go back to the beginning, automatically it's right there. So have fun designing and let your creativity flow.